proudly sponsored by Premier Guns.
Well, it's the last time you'll be hearing that theme tune because my time at Premier Guns has come to an end. And I couldn't be more delighted with what I've got planned for this channel in the future. I am aware there are a couple of reviews outstanding, which I'll put out as and when as a feature of goodwill, but I've been having loads of meetings. I've been really delighted with the interest. I've got a new member of staff. We've got 6 sponsored shooters coming on board. We've got some really big names. And no, I'm not just talking about Richard Gray, but I would like to thank him for putting on such a fantastic game season with Premier Game Days. There's going to be lots and lots to come on this and on the Facebook channel as well. So please do follow that if you don't already. Anyway, let's get on with the actual news. It's not just me that's been banging on about Eat Wild. Look at this fantastic front page coverage that they managed to secure from the Times. Oh no, sorry. It's not quite front page, it just looks like it. Very clever indeed. This is great news. As we know, there is a huge surplus of deer, and it's great that this is pushing forward in the mainstream. And it was also followed up by an article in the Telegraph as well that you can see there. Wonderful. Everybody has really been making the most of the season, sharing their pictures, and I'll be advertising plenty more forthcoming days as well. I'm working with a number of agents and gun shops, so please do look forward to the content that is coming. What's important is that I bring you the best value guns and the guns that you want. So let's take a look at this gentleman with his Henry... What now?
Hello, I'm Jeremy Lee. I did 23 years of military service. I'm out here shooting at North Grimston. I've got a local gun for me from Leicestershire, Henry Clarke of Leicester, a very old established gun maker of 1832. This particular gun was built in 1925, which I know from the company records. I've had it 30 years, and it's built with 2 3/4 inch chambers, hence I'm using 30-year-old Ely Alpha Max. It weighs just over 7 pounds, so it's quite a heavy 16 bore. So it's really built for 1 ounce and 1/8 of shot. In old money, 32 grams in modern parlance. Not much choke in each barrel, like that from new, I believe.
Isn't it wonderful? And we've got plenty of women that are going to be coming on the channel as well, because I'm doing a big push on ladies shooting, because actually it's an area that's going to really increase the number of shooters. And it doesn't have to be young people, it doesn't have to be women. You can take your next door neighbour shooting if you like, but I've long since been saying if we all just introduce one more person into the sport, then we'll double our numbers. And there's a big surge of ladies activities. I've been working quite a bit behind the scenes for some time, and we've also got the Shotgun and Chelsea Bun Club. They're doing a soft launch on the 5th. I'll come back to you and report on that, with events starting in March, which I'll be a part of those as well. So there's absolutely plenty going on as we move towards the clay season. I'm still going to be banging on about game shooting and game guns until at least the Essex Masters. Now, talking of guns, one of my favourite topics. Have you ever seen anything like this before? This is something that you're going to be seeing quite a bit more of in the channel coming forwards. I've also got quite a few Beretta trap guns. I've got all sorts coming forwards and plenty more reviews as well. Thank you to everybody who watched the quick video of the Browning Game Laminate. That's a gun I'm not going to be giving up on anytime soon. As I've said before, I love the Wild West look of it. The gentleman who it belongs to, Mr. Mike Allen, Browning Game Laminate, he was concerned about the trigger pull and he was concerned about it being a bit low in the comb. But he's absolutely well away with that gun now. He's been taking down ducks, partridge, pheasant, anything you like. He was really impressed with the teague chokes that arrived the next day. He ordered them at 11 o'clock on the Monday. By 1 o'clock on the Tuesday, they were in his hand. As you know, I'm not a fan of extended chokes on the peg, and this is I'm starting to sound a little bit like Dougie Florent because this has become a pet hate of mine now. But maybe it's the way it's going. I don't know. It's a trend that, with your help, will continue to fight against sporters on pegs. But Browning weren't the first people to invent the laminate shotgun. Take a look at this Winchester of old. Right, ladies and gentlemen, come in and have a look at this. This is what I believe is the forerunner
to the 525 sporting laminate from Browning. This is a Winchester Select. I can't tell you what year this is, but you will see some certain similarities. We've got a load more to come on the laminates, but just look at the checkering and the grip there. This has also been repeated in the fore end. Let's put it together. I've never seen one before, so I thought I'd show this to you. Hope you like it. I love this, the adjustable comb, it really looks peace. Thank you.
And sticking with the Winchester theme, there's one that has recently had some very delicious engraving indeed. What do you think about this? That's great, isn't it? Thank Chris Baker for sending me in this clip of his daughter shooting her first clay with a 410. Oh, back.
Well done, Sylvia.
We've got loads of more 410 action coming on this show very, very soon indeed. Pigeon shooting, oh yes, it's all happening. I've been working really hard behind the scenes for you to bring you the best shooting content. So thanks for bearing with, everybody. And this is one of my favourite pictures of a youngster this season. Look at that. Isn't it great to see so many of us out and about? I am aware that a few shoots have closed this year, and I'm sorry to hear about that. But also there's other shoots opening up. Likewise with shooting grounds. Don't want to get into too much detail about what may or may not be going on with East Yorkshire, but let's look at the facts. So it is committee owned. Many of you are going to know this about East Yorkshire Shooting Ground anyway, but it is committee owned and they are looking for a new tenant. Rob Hull has completed 5 out of his 10-year lease and invested somewhere in the region of £200,000 into the ground. It did win CPSA Ground of the Year 2 years ago, which would take it to, was it 2021, I think. Now, we've just got a couple of shout-outs. I want to shout out to Josh Brown, who won Course Setter of the Year in 2021. He's well known for Barbary, as amongst other things. He has just been accepted to represent Great Britain in the men's FITASC team, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to this gentleman, based at Grimthorpe, who celebrated his 3,500th shooting lesson. Now, if you were giving shooting lessons, would you be counting all of them? I'm not sure that I would, but 3,500 shooting lessons is absolutely phenomenal. I'd be interested to know who else he's coached. Surely it must be everybody that's ever had a shooting lesson. So congratulations to him. And I shall be seeing all the rest of you at the British Shooting Show. Do not delay, get your tickets today and tune in next week to find out which stand I'm going to be on. I cannot wait to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. I know many of you have stuck with me since my Oxford days and you're the reason I keep showing up week after week, so thank you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
With Alex Sayer.